What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Bella. I'm back up in this thing. So, y'all, I got a different take. Because, listen, the internet is saying Uncle Marvin is dead. And I watched this episode faithfully. And I'm not saying so fast. I don't think he is dead. Y'all might clown me after this. But I think I got good enough evidence from the original Power to prove Marvin is not dead. So, I want to talk about it. Let's get straight into it because the internet is on fire. Now, what happened, y'all? Hold on. The internet is on fire, y'all. The internet is crying. Everybody is confused. I still don't think he's dead. Roast me if I'm wrong, but I'm standing on this prediction, y'all. Is Marvin dead or is he headed to prison? I want you to drop your theory in the comments because it's on and popping. I think I didn't figure this out. I really do. I really do. But let's get into the show.
It's gonna stay with you for a while, boy. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
I'll be alright.
We doing this or what?
Now, I don't know what you call that when the TV shows have this I don't know if it's like an imagination dream or it's like I'm gonna say a figment of your imagination when they do that in the shows and they really just be dreaming about what they wanted to do. I think that's what that is. I think Kanan is thinking about killing Uncle Marvin. And the reason why I say that is because why would they bring the police into the show, bring up the case with the little girl, and Marvin is nothing's going to happen to Marvin as far as jail wise. So I think that is what happened. But the internet is convinced, y'all, that Marvin is dead. I think Marvin survives and he's going to get arrested instead. So let's keep going.
Nigga hungry. Hungry as hell over here. Just eating these chips. Wanna get down? Nigga hungry. Hungry as hell over here.
I really miss Uncle Marvin, but why would the show spend so much time focusing on that police investigation, like I said? And that little girl, her statement, that was important. That was a very important piece of the show that I think people are overlooking. Now, if we look at the back to the Power show, the original Power. Now, in that show, the original Power reference, Kanan mentions being locked up with his uncle. I don't know if you guys remember that. You're probably gonna have to go back. And I tried to find the clip, but it is what it is. In that original Power, Kanan told Ghost, I went to visit my uncle and my mother. So if they stick into the Power, the original Power, I don't think Uncle Marvin is dead. Now, this is one of the creators of the show, and he gets interviewed, but they can't really tell us what it is, but he is saying that it was written for Marvin to be dead. So I don't believe him. I think this is what he gotta say. Let's see.
Them off. Were there any other options? Because when you watch the episode, it seems like it's shifting back and forth. Oh, he might go to jail. You know what I mean? We're not really getting any inkling that he's going to get killed off until that final scene. So what was the discussion? Were there any arguments? Like, no. Like, how'd that work?
I don't think there were ever any arguments. I got to think, if I think back to that room, I think, we had a very small room at that point. I think we all kind of knew that it was time. At the start of every season, when we're in that room, all options are on the table. Like you said, the only two characters we can't kill are Jukebox and Kanan. Every season we started off with the possibility of like, are we going to lose a family member this season?
Yep.
Like, and what would that look like and what would that feel like? And had there been moments, in London even talks about this, I think, and I've read something today, were there seasons where there was conversation like, should this be it for Marvin? There were,
Yep.
but it never felt right. Like the story that we ended up locking into, just like, no, we need Marvin. Like, we need Marvin. He gives us so much, not just from a story perspective, but from like this emotional underpinning in terms of the family and the story. We always knew he was going to go. I do want to remind you and everyone else, like, there was a period after episode 8 of season 1 where people fucking hated Marvin. I mean, hated him. And again, this was after he put his hands on Jukebox, and this was a conversation that I had extensively with London. London was concerned, rightfully so, that we would never be able to bring him from that. I said to him, and I believed this then, and ultimately I feel like I was proven correct, that, people have a great capacity for forgiveness. I think people really want to forgive.
Mm-hmm.
That's ultimately what they want. So I felt like we were going to be able to redeem Marvin, which we were.
When you make the decision to kill him off, were there any other options? Because when you
I'm not 100% feeling his answer. I mean, I know he's the creator of the show, but who are we for him to tell if Marvin is going to get arrested next week or not? I just don't believe they would bring in a police investigation and do nothing with it. I believe that little girl statement is important. And I really truly believe Kanan probably was going to be sitting in the car, had this imaginary, of taking him out, but actually didn't get out the car. And I truly believe that the police is going to swarm in the church and arrest Marvin. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but I can tell you that I'm not the only person that's thinking that. Let's keep going. So, okay. Now listen, a lot of people forget, and I'm a true rock ride or die, right? But a lot of people forget how Canaan was raised. And sometimes we got to remind people, right? But and I'm going to tell you, as a single mother, I think a lot of us can latch on to rock and Canaan being a single only child, or from a single mother. We really never know how they are going to turn out. And if you're a mother out there and you're a single mother out there, you can give them everything. And I really am siding with Rock that she probably did not foresee this, especially turning on her part. I don't think she ever saw that, and it's really sad. But I think a lot of single mothers can resonate with Rock in this role, and being a single mother and raising a son, and you just never know how it's gonna pan out. And I think that's where Rock get a lot of her support from. But let's remember that Rock probably didn't know. And you see, I don't want to blame it. You see, I don't want to blame it on Rock, right? Because I feel so connected to her, right? But she did contribute, or did she?
For real work. The niggas who know what they gotta do. When you put someone down, you gotta make sure they stay down. Hit a nigga twice where his heart beat at. And once where he used to think. I'm about to ask you to walk up to a man, look him dead in the eye, and put him on his back for good. I mean, mother. And I'm asking you to kill a man. The Glock's for real work. The niggas who know what they got.
I so want to side with Rock, but seeing that again because I haven't saw the show. I just saved the stuff and wanted to talk about it. But man, that is a reminder that she did contribute to a lot to him being a monster. I would definitely agree with that, but I still think we missing something with this. Um, I don't know. How did Kanan become Kanan? Let's keep going because I forgot about a lot of this stuff.
Shit left. Tell yourself it ain't over.
Now this is the next episode, y'all. This is the next episode that's going to happen. So let's go back.
Even when you ain't got shit left.
Okay, now you see Marvin is in the casket, but I think this is like a dream. I don't think this is real. The original Power did this a lot with Tyreek. I think that this is an imaginary scene where he's like foreseeing, how they do the foreseeing things and it's not really true. I think that's what this is because like I said, I'm going to stand on my take. I don't think Marvin is dead. I think this is a imaginary scene, y'all.
Tell yourself it ain't over. That you can get back what got lost. But the shit that matters most, your heart, your soul, they're gone. And they're gone for good.
Everything I ever been and everything I ever thought I was gonna be is gone.
Families are complicated. Not my family. We always been simple.
Put her out of our misery.
I ain't going out like that.
I don't want to live forever. I just want to die last.
We can't fix all that wrong shit. It's too late for all that.
Kanan is so cold-hearted. I just did not see this coming, y'all. I did not. Because in my opinion, I mean, I know she handed him a gun. I know, and I'm not trying to justify for Rock. I'm just like, being a single mother, you just never know the cards you're going to be dealt with. And maybe she did. Maybe she did. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Rock had a lot to do with how Kanan came out? Or you think it's just in him? Because if you think about it, his father was a police officer, really. Could have been the neighborhood, the streets, like because I'm just trying to I guess your kid could turn out if you sold drugs and you and you did all that what she was doing and she put a gun in his head. I can't help you, Rock. I think you did this to Kanan. And that's my final take. But I don't believe Marvin is dead. I really don't. Let's keep going. Now, this one is really crazy because if you think about it, Kanan really killed both his uncles, his cousin, and his son. You can't come back from that. And a lot of people say it was terrible writing. I don't think so. I think it was very intriguing. But here's my question. In the original Power, why would Jukebox allow Kanan to stay with her if Kanan had murdered Uncle Marvin? That's something to think about. Because in the original Power, she helped him as if she never even had any type of indication that he killed her father. So that's why I'm standing on what I believe in because I don't think they're going to venture off that far where it has to stick to the original Power as much as possible, I would think, right? And if you watch the original Power, I mean, Jukebox really didn't mess with Kanan like that, but she still treated him like family by allowing him to heal after Ghost burnt him up. Do y'all remember? Okay. Why would Jukebox allow Kanan or help Kanan and let him stay with her if he killed her father? I just don't think Uncle Marvin is dead. Now, this family has become completely broken. Uncle Lou dead. Rock, she destroyed almost every relationship around her. She really did. Kanan never trusted anybody. And I probably have to go rewatch this series because I just didn't see this coming. I didn't. I knew that started to become heartless, but I just didn't see that coming. So, is this what the drug game always lead to, though? Everybody you love either dead, locked up, or betraying each other? Is it really worth it? And here's another theory. This is my personal theory because I think this is almost 50 Cent life, in my opinion. I think 50 Cent may have pulled inspiration from parts of his own life, y'all. But that's my opinion. I can't confirm it, but he has been putting out pictures of his uncle in prison. I mean, it's a lot of similarities, y'all. And I think he probably took stories from other people, but I think this is truly loosely based on a true story. But my prediction is that Uncle Marvin, is not dead. And I think the finale is going to end with Uncle Marvin being arrested because why would Jukebox allow Kanan to live with her for that short amount of time? Why? It just does not make sense. I'm standing on my prediction. Do y'all think Marvin is dead or headed to prison? Drop your theory in the comments, y'all, because if I'm right, y'all better come back and give me my flowers. And I think I'm right. I think I watch enough TV to see or to know that this may be true. I may be onto something, right? So let's keep going. Let's see what else I saved. Because there is so much going on in the Power universe.
Yo, Uncle Marvin is not dead. I'm a writer and I'm going to tell you why. Listen to my theory on it. But just hear me out. So, of course, we all saw it. And then you might say, well, I seen the next preview if they're going to show him in the casket or whatever. Do y'all not ever remember seeing movies and television shows of somebody envisioning what they would do, but then they don't really play it out? So I'm gonna help you out. Kanan was sitting in the car with the hoodie on, right, before he goes into the church to kill his Uncle Marv. What's gonna happen next week? They're gonna show Kanan still sitting in the car, and he's thinking about it, and he's gonna get out the car and be about to walk towards the church, and all the policemen gonna pull up. And they gonna bring Uncle Marvin out, and he's gonna get arrested for that murder from that little white girl, things like that. And I'm telling you, because if you looked at Power, you can tell in the future when 50 Cent first get out of jail, when Kanan first get out of jail, and his son takes him over there to see Ghost and Tasha, what does he say? Oh, I'm finna go see my uncle right quick, pay him a visit, then I'm gonna stop and see my mom. So the mom is not gonna die, Uncle Marvin doesn't die. This is just him envisioning what he would do, how he would tough it out, whatever like that. Trust me, mark my word, you're going to come back to this video and say, he said it. I'm a writer. I know what I'm talking about. It just played out like that. But think about what I just said. He just playing it off like he really killed him and what it'll be like. But he's not really going to do it. He's going to go in there to do it, but he ain't going to have a chance to do it. They're like when 50 Cent was fit to go kill Ghost and Tommy. You remember he was fit to go kill Ghost and Tommy when they met up with them Puerto Rican dudes, and he pulled up and he saw the police there, and he was like, what the? He didn't get to go in there. He was about to kill him, but he didn't get to go in there because they got arrested. So just hear me out. Come back. I'll see you next Friday. Yo,
I said the same
First of all,
thing.
spoiler alerts. If you didn't watch the last episode of Raising Kanan, skip past this. But this ain't even about that. This is a public apology I have to give out to Jukebox, because for the past, been like 8-9 years since the OG Power you was on, I hated you, and I felt like you were just this evil person the whole time. You had every right to be reasoned because your bitch-ass cousin ruined your life. And gaslit you to believe like you were the crazy one. No, this nigga, let's run down what he did. He killed your first girlfriend making some bad crack. Then, if we want to blame him and Rock for the death of your mom, we can, because they were coming to shoot Rock and she died instead. So 2, your mom is dead because of them. 3, he killed your uncle Lou, who you dearly love. Then to top it all off, he kills your fucking father. After you saved him from getting killed by your dad. Because Marvin was about to kill this nigga 2 episodes ago. And then to top it all that, after he did all this shit to you, this nigga has the nerve to kill you for some bum-ass nigga named Tyreek that eventually ends up getting him killed. So, Kenny, you're one of the worst characters ever. Jukebox, you had a horrible deck of cards dealt to you. You could have been Alicia Keys, but you was robbing niggas for their keys, shooting niggas, and it's all Kanan fault. And even when he was burnt up after Ghost, you took him in, nursed him back to health, and he had the nerve to fuck your bitch. And then still kill you after that. Jukebox, you probably have the most ad luck in Power series. And you're the most realist. Honestly, now, after I saw it, spinning for Famous, Jukebox, I apologize, man. I'm sorry this happened to you, Power writers. You must hate lesbians. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but Kenny, you dead ass wrong for how you did Juke your whole life, man. This was your damn best friend, and this is how you violated her? Terrible. First of all,
You know, this was a good take. And I said, that really just made me think about something. Because when you really think about it, Kanan ended up taking almost, well, everybody well, we don't know yet. We don't know if he's gonna take out his mom, because you never know. Even though the original Power, he speak of his uncle and his mom, but he really took out almost his entire family. Just think about that for a minute. Because when we was watching the original Power, we didn't know all this had happened. But he killed Jukebox too. I almost forgot. And when you step back and you look at the whole story, Kanan basically destroyed his entire family. That's what makes the storyline so tragic. Everybody, I don't even think he loved them. We thought he loved either ended up dead, in prison, or became the enemy. That's another reason I'm convinced Marvin is not dead. I don't think he's dead. I don't. I still believe there's more to the story. I still think Marvin is going to prison. I'm standing on my prediction until the final episode proves me wrong. So let's keep going, y'all. Because that's a good take. And I forgot all about that.
10 years is a long time. I always knew this day would come, man.
Kanan, Stark, did you break out? I thought you had a year left.
I just hope I get a chance to pay you back. The best way for me to approach this attack from the inside. Your uncle set me up. Sent me to jail.
How long do you think before he sent you away? I'm my father. You never have been. You don't deserve to be my son.
He killed him.
This how it's gonna go? You just gonna shoot me unarmed? Unarmed, huh?
Ghost did this to you?
He was the reason why I went inside.
I can help.
You ever hear somebody named Kanan?
You ain't gotta worry about him. Kanan dead.
About fucking time.
Ghost about to get what he deserved.
You ain't got no good reason to do this to me, Jukebox.
About you. It's about his 10 years inside. Back the fuck up!
Now I'm back with a vengeance.
I ain't never been good. I wasn't raised that way.
I'm ready to become my own man. Ready to be a hustler. Just like you.
took the drug dealer for his father, Tasha. He brought the boy into this life before the little nigga was born.
You better kill me. Best believe I will get you back.
Put your hands on the hood. Are you being held against your will?
Take the kid, man. All right, come on, let's go. It was always gonna go this way.
They gotta respect the grind. My vision is always time.
Live by the street, die by the street.
I mean, you really don't remember. You really forget how bad Kanan was until you see the original Power. Like, that is crazy to be this way. But yeah, y'all, Kanan Stark grew up to be one of the coldest MFers, and he did. Let's keep going.
Take the kid, man. All right, come on, let's go.
What happened? Come on. He really died alone. His Uncle Marvin
Who's
did
the kid
say
we're
that.
looking for?
All right. Okay, that's lagging.
Yo, man. These ribs are off the chain. Y'all know how to do this shit over here.
This nigga. Motherfucker gonna want some red Kool-Aid and watermelon next time. You hear this?
But it's today.
You know what I noticed, y'all? I think that is Uncle Lou's jacket. I think that's Uncle Lou's jacket, y'all.
Just flash the bat sign. We ready to take that RSK territory. Tear that shit all the way up.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Get out. You deaf? Get out, motherfucker.
What we fixing to do? What the fuck, man? Rock? What the fuck is that? Tell him. Go ahead. That's right, he can't. It's his tongue. He needed a lesson in holding it. You sure shit wasn't gonna give it to him. The next time I ask you if you could trust a member of your crew, sure is not an acceptable answer. Can I trust you to do what needs to be done here?
No doubt.
Keep the home fires burning, young. I'll be back.
Oh my God, y'all. I forgot most of this stuff. Kanan was, oh my goodness. I forgot all about that scene.
It's his tongue. He needed a lesson in holding it. The next time I ask you if you could trust a member of your crew, sure is not an acceptable answer.
First rule of the street, and everybody know it. Don't snitch.
When I was coming up, if you wanted some nice shit, you had to go and get it yourself. How you let them know you need to be respected.
The biggest mistake any nigga ever make is getting too comfortable. Cause you ain't never safe.
Come on, man. Ain't no friends out here on these streets. Niggas is hungry, looking for their next meal. They want to take it from you.
When there ain't shit left to say, you gotta let your hands talk for you. Cause ain't nothing get confused when you speaking in them left and rights.
Whatever happened on the block get to you, man. You failed, but you fixed it. Just never quit.
I spent all this time telling y'all the rules to the game. The truth is, though, when the shit goes down, ain't no rules.
You know the easiest way to sneak up on your enemies is to make them think that they already won. Checkmate.
Soldiers are made. Killers are born.
What the fuck is that? It's his tongue. He needed a lesson.
A fucked up accident. I didn't even know what I did at first.
You shot Uncle Lou, Kanan. You killed him. And then you lied about it to everyone.
That was her. Rock covered the shit up. I would have told y'all,
But she took control of it and fucked it all up just like she do. If it wasn't for her bullshit, I wouldn't even been over there like that in the first place. She the one.
Nah, nigga, you walking around like you all grown. But meanwhile, you still blaming your moms for your shit. You can't have it both ways, Kanan. You can't say you a man and then act like a bitch. I kept my dad from beating you to fucking death because I thought maybe there was more to this. I couldn't believe you just did that shit.
But you did. That was you. All you. But you trying to make our fault. Just like you always do. You ain't about shit, Kanan. And I was thinking, maybe you never were.
Yeah, I gotta apologize to Jukebox. I thought she was so mean in the original Power episode, and she had every right to treat Kanan like she treated him with the side eye. But she still allowed Kanan to murk her. I wonder what that letter really, really said that her dad wrote her at the end of that last season. Oh, I ventured off into Tyreek because I wanted to see the similarities that, because if you think about it, Tyreek learned from Kanan, but he is definitely Ghost's son. It's just crazy how all this just played out. Let's see what, because I forgot about this too.
Hey, man. Tariq, right? Where's my fucking bag, Tariq?
Not here.
You are an ambitious little nigga, ain't you?
I just ain't protecting myself and my family.
Funny way to do it. You see, I know a lot about you, man. I know about your uncle, Tommy. I know about your dad, Ghost. Shit. I even know what you did to that motherfucker.
So rat me out? Ain't that what you do? Ain't that what Dante Spears does? I mean, I heard about you. You had it on some of the biggest heads in the game. Arms dealers, cartel bosses, freedom fighters. I mean, what can I say? You're like the GOAT of global snitching.
So you do want to die?
You kill me, all this shit comes out.
Who else knows?
Were you scared about more name, I think?
What do you want?
I want $2 million. In one of them offshore accounts under a fake name. I know you could do that shit.
You think your ass is worth 2 fucking megs?
See, it's not even about me. I'm sure you know how much niggas would pay to see where the fuck Dante Spears is at.
Here are my terms. I open your little account, whatever. I make it flush, but you get access after I have that bag. I'll be in touch, and you keep this on you at all fucking times.
I know I ventured off into Tyreek, but I just had to say that and review that. I have to go back and watch Power, and that's just what it is. I thought this was hilarious.
Now, we all know how this shit ends, but I think we just need to see it again to make us all feel better about what took place tonight. See, but this shit right here pisses me off. Because you kill him. See, now, if he would have just popped this nigga right here and there, Ghost would still be alive. And he wouldn't have been a nuisance to me for the last 7 years. Get rid of him too. You done killed everybody else. Your own family, but you spare Tariq?
And I agree with this comment. I think he spared Tyreek because he's seen himself in him and respected the fact that Tyreek made the decision he should have made when he was younger. Tyreek was still loyal to his family. He didn't let outsiders manipulation turn him against his family the way Kanan did. That's a great take. And that may be true. Because he did spare Tyreek, but I think he really did see himself in Tyreek, and I don't know.
We're gonna watch the rest of this so we can feel better. It's a family moment. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Over with.
Rest in peace, Kanan.
I always knew this day would come, man. Guess I got a lot to learn. I know you're gonna do me proud, son. We all start out small. Question is, what are you gonna make of yourself? Take the shots.
I had you from your mother. I said I'd take care of you. The loyalty's to me first now, right? Right. I made you ready when I gave you that gun. You in? If you don't want to do it, let me know now. I can tell from your clean, pretty suit you failed me again.
I'm my father. You don't deserve the...
Wait, did he say you're not my father? How did I miss that? Oh, man.
Be my son.
I always knew this day would come, man.
Did Sean say you're not my father? Because I'm seeing in the comments. Wow. Okay, so Uncle Marvin, Uncle, the other uncle, Jukebox, and now his son. He killed everybody, y'all. Kanan was a monster in this episode. Yep, that's all I have, y'all. I mean, I'm going to stick to what I truly honestly believe. I believe the guy who said that that he was dreaming, that he was about to get out the car. I think that the police is going to swarm in and they're going to arrest Uncle Marvin. Uncle Marvin is going to go to prison. And I think he'd be spared. I don't think he is going to be locked up. I truly, honestly don't. And I really do hope that they stick to the original Power story. It just makes sense. It just makes sense for them to. It don't make sense to kill off Uncle Marvin. I know the internet is going crazy right now talking about Uncle Marvin. It's just off the chain, y'all. With that being said, y'all, I'm all over the place today. I'm out.
Welcome to Black Culture is Lit TV.
You see the glamour, but you didn't see the grind. I built this empire from nothing, and I own every piece of it.